Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punctuality Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Friday, June the 6th, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 157. In today's show, we are going to talk about the mother lode. Let's go. In my life, yes, I said the mother lode. In my life, the 365 project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. It only makes sense to wear the best helmet money can buy. Simpson. Spire, SPIRE, ConstructionInc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. If you're looking for a hookup for somebody you can trust to come over and do some work at your house, my son-in-law, Elliot Presser, owns SpireConstructionInc.com. And they do anything from your roof to your floor, your heating, your air conditioning, remodel your bathroom. What you got? SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley Davidson, Longhorn Harley Davidson, the official Harley Davidson dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. Right now, turn off that ugly news. Let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1968. In 1968, me and Rand were 11 and 12. Our pop, we had a one-car garage there on Burning Tree Lane. Our pop had a collection of Playboy magazines. And he kept them in the garage. And I guess we never really noticed them until we were 11, 12. And then we did. And I remember when our friends would come over when we were that age, we'd get in there and we would look at the Playboy magazines. Now, the magazines were a lot different back then than, I don't even know if they still have Playboy magazines. I know Hugh Hefner's dead, but it was a huge coup for us that our pop had all those Hey, let's go over to Ricky and Randy's house. Look at their dad's Playboy. You remember that? You remember discovering Playboy magazine? Pop must have had one from the day they came out, which would have been, I don't know, early 60s. I can still see that garage in my mind. It was a one-car garage. On one side of it was Blackie, this Triumph in my office. And on the other side of it was a lot of Pop's tools. And he had this big wooden thing with a bunch of slots on it. And that's where he had all those Playboy magazines at. It was a fun time to be a kid. We used to work on our motorcycles, work on the lawnmower. You know, he taught us how to, to change a tire on a car. And a lot of the things that kids these days don't learn. But I'm glad we did back then. All right, let's check that chuck. Check that. Woo, you got those Judy Blue Eyes on. Yeah, I don't like to brag, but Judy's barking. White. It ain't white. Clear toe, clear blue. So, can't afford racing stripes. 2 vent hose. That don't match there. That matches. One eye down. Double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all. These are some handsome chucks. Let's check the office. Yeah. Let's go somewhere where maybe we haven't been. What do you say about that, Ma? You good with that? Okay. So that's me riding my wicked shovel. I don't know what year. I'm going to say 89, 90, 91. Somewhere in there. I still have that bike today. But she don't look like that no more. Hi, D. What'll become of all this stuff if something happens to me? Ask my brother. I don't know. What'll become of all your stuff one day? Ask your wife and kids. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? June the 6th, 1949 was a Monday. Grandma wrote, Dick started to work at the elevator company this morning. I washed today. I think I'd rather go to work for the elevator company than stay home and wash all day. Housewives had a tough life, didn't they? Dad joke. What's a shark's favorite saying? Man overboard! Get off the couch, a motivational minute. If you can dream it, you can do it. Not so fast on that one. If you can dream it, doesn't mean you can do it. I've had a lot of crazy dreams. I dreamed the other day that me and Joe T broke into Jesse James's house. We stole some furniture and a chopper. And I'm hauling it in a trailer. And Joe T's in a separate car from me. And I pull up to the street to make my getaway. And the cars are going by so fast. I'm like, I can't even, how am I going to get in there? And I get in there. And I called Joe T on the cell phone and I said, I can't do this. I can't steal this furniture and this chopper. And Joe T said, too late, you already did. And I said, no, I'm taking it back. Joe T said, what do you mean you're taking it back? And I said, I'm not willing to go to jail for a few $1,000s in stolen goods. Joe T said, you want to take it back? And I said, yeah, I'm going to take it back. And he said, okay, I'll come help you. And we took it back and we unloaded everything exactly where it was and we left. And I woke up and it was a sigh of relief. What makes you have dreams like that? I don't know. I couldn't sleep last night. Woke up after that dream and I sure couldn't go back to sleep. All right, tonight is Bike Night. Sponsored by Maverick and Longhorn Harley-Davidson. We got live music. The Sunbrew Girls will be here. We have tours at 1:30. It's going to be a great weekend. Y'all come see us. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.